Well, I'm going to record
Oh,
this,
yeah, that
guys.
would have been good. That would have been good.
So, hey, as promised, last week, I wanted to bring at least to some of the new folks and even some of our veterans, what I wanted to do is bring up some free lead generating ideas, utilizing our KVCore platform. We have this wonderful Ferrari of lead generation websites, but not everybody knows how to use it. And especially, some of the newer folks, and even, it's not the silver bullet that's everything, but it's one thing to add, along with passing out your cards, along with your marketing plan, along with here's a couple of ways to actually generate some free leads here. So what I wanted to do before, is kind of focus in on that, if that's okay. So this is, I don't have any listings. I don't have any business, or I do, but I want some more. How can I get it without spending any money? So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to show you 6 or 7 ways that I literally just did this morning before I came on here. This is how quick and easy it is. And you save these and you can use them over and over and over again. Okay. What you don't want to do is you don't want to use the same thing over and over again. I'm going to put you guys on mute here. So was saying that, give me 1 second. Does anybody have any wins that they want to share real quickly? Contracts, new listings, anything? Agents brought on?
Yeah, we just listed 2 actually today, and we have 60 showings.
Forest Manor, right?
Yeah, we listed 22454 Forest Manor in Ashburn for $1,075,000, and then we listed 2093 Whisperwood Glen Lane in Reston for $437,900.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Have you guys ratified yet? Are you under contract or?
We are not yet. We just went active today,
Nice.
and we got. It's pretty equally split between both of them, almost 30 showings on each in the next day or 2. You know what I mean? But no, we've got it. We had 2 offers or 1 formal offer on Forest Manor before it came on the market, but they hadn't seen it, and it was a little funky. So, no, our offer deadline is Monday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody else? Rick, what's going out there in Utah?
It's a hot market just like yours. I've got a nice new construction spec in Park City for $2.3 million and a couple contracts ready to finally close this week, or actually next week. So
you got a spec for $2.3 million?
Mm-hmm.
Look at you, fancy pants.
It's awesome.
Well, the Park City market's just gone crazy with COVID. People have figured out they can work remotely, and so they're moving there from all there. I mean, there's really no single families homes in the Park City market for under $1 million. It's just gone through the roof.
Look at that.
So,
and you've got 2 homes out there, don't you?
I've just got the 1 listing in Park City, and so.
No, you personally, you have another home off the river or something, don't you?
Yeah, well, that's an hour away from Park City, so in Ogden. Yeah. So.
All right, so I'm going to jump on right here, guys, and I'm going to show you some just a couple of things that you can do with your KVCore site. Okay, first thing is obviously you have to set up your website to make it look somewhat decent, right? But once you've gotten to that point, this is the tab that I want you to go to. Okay, and it's called Lead Engine. It's perfectly named, Lead Engine, and you have building landing pages, building squeeze pages, call capture, get more leads, and property boost. All right. Right here, I'm going to click on building landing page. Now, we talked about this. There's literally 100 different ways that you can create attractive, eye-catching, pages where somebody's going to want to click on it to get more information. But all you have to do is you have to understand how it works. So the first thing is on the left-hand side, these main options, there's lead generation, there's video view, video lead, content hijack, text, Facebook chat, and address capture. These are all different types of looking pages. Like this one right here, this is going to be for capturing people on Facebook. This one right here is going to be using video and then also email and cell phone. So there's different types. They used to have it where they would have success rates on here for the different types of pages. I haven't seen that lately, but the one that's probably the standard, is this one right here. It's just a standard lead generation page. And you can do email, cell phone, and see the list now. Now, going back here, I'm going to go to what are the different types of pages that I can create? Well, if you look over here, it's going to say buyer, seller, renter. You can even do agent attraction on these pages. I can do vendor. But over here on the right-hand side, this is kind of going to give you an insight of what type of page do I want to create. Now, I've made some here, but I want to have like an open discussion. What do you think, especially you senior folks, are some pages that are going to attract people to click on it when they see it on social media sites and posts?
I just do get your property value,
Home value report?
home value, but I think that's more on a squeeze page than this. But home value reports. Yeah.
Well, they work together. This is a prettier version of getting somebody, and it's all about when you post it on there, you want to aesthetically have them see something that's pretty, nice, informative. And so what she's talking about is when you click on these, it'll give you different backgrounds. So as you can see, there's one of exterior, there's one of a modern home. But as I get down here, here's one on foreclosures, and it's got a big foreclosure sign on it. Okay. This one here has income properties, and it's got animated GIFs on it. Here's one on new construction. It's actually got a video. Okay. Now, let's just do, I've created some over here. Bum, bum, bum. And I'm going to post these just as examples, but here's one that I did for open houses. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to do this. But here's my open house. Get every Loudon open house sent to you every Friday morning. Okay? Not the best name in the world, but it's one to show you an example. Maybe it's in your neighborhood. Maybe it's in your city or town. But I have get every Loudon open house sent to you. And so when I put in my information into this, I'm going to show you how it works, and then I'm going to show you how to set it up. You can put it so they have to put in their cell phone number, and then it's going to say, click to see the list now. And what that consumer is going to see now is they're going to go, they put in their email, they put in their phone number, boom. They're going to see every open house in my area. Okay? How do you get there? I'm going to show you. So let's go back to building a landing page. Let's go to background. Let's see, open houses. Here it is, open house. Right on here, guys, you can type in whatever provocative title you want. Best damn open house list in Loudoun County. Obviously, you're not going to put that, but you get the gist of it. Get a free weekly list of hot open houses in and around your town. These are all fully customizable, okay? I can put on here drastic price reduction. I can put on here personally sent to you. I can show you anytime you want to see one of these homes, or you can delete them, okay?
How can you delete them, David? I used to be able to do that, but it seems hard to get all those deleted, those check marks. You used to be able to delete those whole 4 things.
Yeah, I just.
But you can't get rid of the check mark, can you?
No.
You used to be able to.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. You can put some fluffy information on there. Personally, I'll walk you through them. We can virtually do tours, and then you can put a little bit about yourself or something. Or your company. If you're brand new and you have no clients and you have no experience, you can say, eXp Realty is the #1 real estate company in transactions for 2022 or something like that. Or just delete them. Now at the top here, you're going to see hashtag. This submit button is really just what this context is down here. And then the URL. Now you're like, what is the URL? I'll show you. This is when they fill out this information, they get sent to that page. Well, we have to create that page and put that link in there. So also, if you want to put a hashtag open house Loudon, just so you have some reference of it. Christine, you guys probably use a lot of hashtags, I know, with your stuff. So I'm staying on this page and I'm going to go back here. And what you're going to do is with this landing page, I have to go down and I have to build a squeeze page. This is all being recorded, guys. I have to go down here and I have to build a squeeze page. And once you do this, you have it, you can have it saved forever and not have to do this again. So now I want to go and I want to get a open house page for Loudoun County, right? So first I'm going to type in Loudoun and it'll pull it up. Come on. Sorry. Put in Loudoun, and then I'm going to go down here for options, and I'm going to scroll for open houses. When it says options, you have all these different places, and these are primarily the 2 areas that you're going to focus in on setting up this squeeze page that's going to work with your so open houses. We're going to come back to this for foreclosures. We're going to come back to this for new construction, do the same thing, but open house. So I've got Loudoun County, open house. I just go over here, I generate the link, I copy this link. I'm going to go back to that page that I set up, and I'm going to drop that link right in there. Okay? I'm also going to require that they put in their phone number. So now I've put in best damn open house list in Loudoun County, whatever your information is. I'm putting in the link. I've got everything. I'm good to go. Now I go up here and I click save. It's going to say, do you want to save this? Yes. Now watch this. That page is saved and ready to go. What I would do is I would copy this and start to make a sheet or a spreadsheet so I have them saved. Okay, so I can go back and reference them. So I don't have to do this crap over and over again. Okay?
So would
Now,
that be the link then that you would advertise?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And watch this, Arlene. Once you saved it, look in the upper left-hand corner. When I click this, it'll pull up your social media sites. And now I can just literally click on it. It'll take me right to my Facebook page. I can post it there. You can see I can go to Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. Those are the only
Nice.
ones that they have for right now. But I have that saved. I would put that on a spreadsheet. And I would put Loudon open house, squeeze page, landing page, I'm sorry, and then put the link. And you save these. And you now it's once you've got it, you can just keep posting these.
Right. Where did you actually title, when you put best damn open house list, where do you change that title?
Well, once you saved it, that page is exactly how it is.
Right. But where did you create that again?
Right. So you're going to go back here, Arlene, and this is where it all starts. Building a landing page. Okay. And now we're going to go up here. We're going to go down to open houses. It could be new construction. It could be foreclosures. But I'm going to do open houses, and it has a nice little open house sign. And literally you click right on here, Arlene, and you can put Arlene's private open house update. I don't know. You're in Alexandria, right? There you go. Arlene's private open house update in Alexandria area. I don't know. You could probably come up with something a lot more creative than that. And you can just, make some adjustments here, become part of my exclusive VIP, whatever. You can jazz that up. There's not a whole lot there. And then remember, this is where you go back, you create that squeeze page, get that link, and then you come back and you put that link right in here. You click require phone and you save it. Okay. Do this for, as Paula said, do it for home value reports. Do it for income properties or foreclosures. Do one for land. Do them for all of them. Home buyers. Okay. Here's one for seniors. Here's one where they have you can do get Arlene's 55 plus community list. Every adult community in the Loudoun County area.
Hey, David, would I be able to customize that to maybe perhaps military or first responders?
100%. Great question, Izzy. So down here, you can actually go custom background and you could put in a military image. Okay. And now say, check out my special military discount. Okay. Of all the homes in the area.
Sweet.
Yep.
Thank you.
So this is where you have to be a little creative and start thinking about what things can I do? I mean, literally, there's hundreds of different things that you can do here. Okay. Now I'll just show you, and I'll post these on the Facebook page, but here's one that I did on new construction. David's exclusive new construction list. This one's a Facebook chat. So when somebody clicks on this, it connects right to my Facebook page and immediately starts a Facebook chat with them. That's one option, right? Here's another one. Here's a private Loudoun County foreclosure list. Once you get the process down, you can create all kinds of these. And the idea is it's free, okay? Until you start getting busy, this is a way that you can, start putting stuff out there. Private Loudoun County foreclosure list. Here's another one, 55 and older community. This is the one that I did here. I literally did this about an hour before coming on board here. Looking for a 55 plus community. free weekly list of 55 plus hot buys in and around your town.
David, do these have to be agency listings or any listings?
Any listing. All you're basically doing is when they click on this, it's taking them to the MLS, and you've just created a filter for all those homes. Yeah, and there's Guy Allen, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Now, this next thing that we're going to talk about, actually, I'm not going to talk about it right now, but when we talk about a specific listing that we're marketing, yes, it has to be an EXP listing. Okay. But I'm gonna do one more idea, is the seller squeeze page. Okay. So, excuse me. Does anybody have any questions on the basic concept of that? First, set up your landing page, right? Whatever it is over here. And look at all the different images that they have. And Izzy brought up a great idea. Maybe, you know, Dawn, I put something on here on Smith Mountain Lake, and I put a picture of the lake on here. And I say, get Dawn's, you know, newly listed Smith Mountain Lake properties, right? If you want to take up a step to the next level, once you've created that and you keep that that URL, if you will, you can go and buy a domain name and point it to that landing page. So you can say Kim's Smith Mountain Lake hotlist.com, and it'll point to that landing page. Izzy, you can do, you know, Izzy's militaryhomes.com or military offer and point it to that landing page. And now that's like your little website that's specifically for that niche. And it doesn't have to stop with buyers and sellers. They have one down here for agent attraction. You know, you could put a background on here saying wanting to join, you know, Arlene's EXP team, and just have this as a page where they fill in and it redirects them to your EXP agent attraction page. You know, there's all different ways that you can do this.
Hey, David.
Yes.
You haven't mentioned anything about the hashtags. One thing I've done with the hashtags is, like, for Izzy, you could put in police force, whatever, or your military, and put in hashtag military, hashtag police, hashtag Fairfax police. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And he can point it out if you see it right there at the top.
Yeah, right up here. What she's talking about is, as you start to amass these leads coming in, you want to be able to know, hey, this one's just a generic lead. This one came off of my military site, this one. And so you can put in what are called hashtags that helps you, because when you go into KVCore, you can put in hashtag military, and only those people off of that page will show up.
Gotcha.
And that way you can send them a text message saying, hey guys, Izzy here. Just wanted to let you know that the VA has changed their loan recommendations. And you can just send it specifically to them.
That's great. Thanks.
Yeah. Rick, are you in deep thought here or what? All right. The next one is, this is a squeeze page. Now, we just did it on the multi-property, setting it up with the landing page, but there's also what is called single property, seller squeeze page, and market report. Again, these are all free, guys. So, guys coming in. So, seller squeeze page, same type of thing. I go here and I just want to have it. So this is a page for trying to get sellers in a community. Now, this, in my opinion, probably works better. Paula, I don't know how you do it, is if you put this into a Facebook group page that's specifically for a community or a specific area. So, you know,
I've done them all. And then
yeah.
I boost them into Facebook, and it turns it into a Facebook ad from here, if you want.
Yep. I'm just going to show them just Lansdowne on the Potomac, that's just where I live. It could be anywhere. It could be your community. It can be your city. It can be Smith Mountain Lake area. There's a number of different ways, but these are pretty easy. You put in the hashtag if you want, which I recommend. If you're generating this lead from Facebook, Google, pay-per-clicks, wherever, you put that in there and then you generate it. And you copy this. Now, anytime you create a squeeze page, guess what? You don't necessarily have to save this. Because if you look over here in history, it automatically saves them for you. So right here, I just created one. And when I click on it, it'll take me there and it keeps a list of everything that I've already created so I can go back and reference it. Now, I just did one for sellers.
David, I didn't know that was available. I always copy and keep notes on everything of what I've.
Yay!
Now, where is that? You did the history of all the ones you've generated?
Yeah, so you have build,
Uh-huh.
and then the tab right next to it is
It's
history.
right there.
It's right there. Yeah. And so this is where you can go back and reference these. All right. And again, if you have 15 or 20 of these saved and ready to go, you literally can put them on a regular schedule of, I'm going to do 1 or 2 a day, and they're going to be different ones. Or for the open houses, every Wednesday, I'm going to do it because people are going to want to see those open houses for Fridays. And guys, if anybody has any suggestions on what I'm doing about, please speak up, because I don't have all the answers, but these are just my thoughts. So when you go and post them, boom, 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 I'm going to go back here. So I just copied that one on a seller page. Watch.
Hey, David.
Yes.
Hey, quick question. When you're posting those on social media, are you suggesting a boost, or is there another way that you target a specific audience? Have you delved that far into targeting?
No, I'm going to leave that up to Paula. It sounds like she's been working that a little bit more.
You can only do that on a business Facebook page. I can't do it on my personal Facebook page. So I've got a business page, and then I can copy it and use it on the business page. And then after I post it, or after I enter it, then it says, would you like to post this or boost this? You go to boost, it takes you to the ads section of Facebook. And then you can kind of take off with it there, and it kind of guides you through what you need to do. But then you can target specific people, prices, all kinds of stuff.
Perfect. Yeah, I've seen that. Have you had any results by doing that method?
I've been doing it a little bit more lately. I'll be honest with you. I have really good success with Property Boost, but that costs a little bit more than doing it this way. I still get leads, but Property Boost really rocks it for me.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So when you go and build that one for sellers, which we just did, right? And it'll tell you what you've done, market reports, multifamily sellers, and you post it into LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want. Do as many as possible. Again, it's free. You put in here, you can drop the URL in, and it automatically creates this image, the average price in this community, what's your home worth. I can actually delete that URL that I just dropped in there, and that stuff will stay there. Okay, the link will stay there, the image will stay there. Now I can write in my own personal call to action. Do you live in Lansdowne? Want to know the value of your home? Free market, or CMA, I don't know. CMA. Here. Whatever, your call to action. And when you post it, Boom. It goes right there. Now, when somebody clicks on this, it takes them to your website and it says, hey, do you want to know the value of your home? Put in your address. And that's how the dance starts. And if you've put in hashtags and things like that, if anybody fills this in, you know it comes from that splash page. Okay. Any questions on that? That's a seller squeeze page. There's also another one that you can do, and that is building a market report. Guys, these are all free. And if you're not using it, you're wasting valuable resources that we have here. We have the multi-property that we did. That's, working with landing pages and creating those niches. This is if you actually have a listing. This is a single property boost. We just did a seller, but here's a market report. Excuse me. Again, same thing. I'm going to use the same community. Lansdowne. And it's going to do a market report on the Lansdowne. I can put in the hashtag, Lansdowne market report, and then generate that link. And I'm going to copy it. And this is what it's going to give you on that. It's going to give you, basically what has sold, what are some of the stats. In the last 30 days, there have been 10 homes sold, average sales price. It's going to give you, some of the current listings, some of the current solds in that community. This is a nice way to educate people in a specific community about what's going on statistically. And yes, there isn't a place for them to technically put their information, but they're on your website. And if you have it set up properly, Chat with Me is down here, and search the area for more stats, or they can go up here and start looking for homes. They're on your website, and that's what you want. Again, this is free. So this is part of the whole thing of, you're not necessarily even asking for them to fill out or, hey, come and work with me. You're giving buyers and sellers information that they like to see, and it's valuable. Any questions on that? Nope. Okay. So.
Well, I do
last
have a
one.
quick question, Dave. So
Yes,
if
Arlene.
we have like our own custom web pages, website, like we're not using the EXP where this is all KVCore, is there a way I can link this to my custom website, or is this just for the EXP?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can. So by going here, Arlene, and setting up a landing page, what site are you using, Arlene?
The Virginia. Oh, so I just had a website, custom website made for, just for me.
Okay, what is it? Tell me.
It's homesbythekgroup.com. I don't know if it's built yet. I don't know if it's there, but let me check. They were just developing it. Homesbythekgroup.com. If not, it's going to just default to the EXP one.
Okay. Are you not?
Yep, it's still the EXP.
Yeah. You're not using KVCore at all, or?
No, I was. Oh, you do have it. How come I can't see it in my computer? That's weird.
It's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Probably
this
need to refresh your cache.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. How do I do that?
Go to your history
Never-
and erase it all.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
So-
yes, that's right. Okay, thank you.
So this is what you would do, Arlene, is on that particular website, say you're setting up I don't know what website you're using here. Is this KVCore just decorated in a updated of what do they
I
call
don't
it,
think
custom
so.
version? You don't know
I
what
don't think
website it is?
so. I'm gonna have to ask the developer.
I think it may be that looks like a GoDaddy.
I
The
don't know.
domain is from GoDaddy.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
GoDaddy site. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, anyways, yes, you can do it. When you're on this particular site and you're setting up that landing page, this
Mhm.
URL that you have here, you would just put the URL of your website, your new homes at KV, K group,
Oh,
or you would put it right here. So when they filled in their email and phone number, it would take them to your other website.
got it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep. And then the last one is, hey, I don't have any listings and I want to generate some leads. Remember, we now have the ability within EXP to market other agents' listings. And by clicking on listings, I can see my listings, company listings, manual listings. If I click on company listings, it's going to pull up everything that is listed by EXP. And then what you can do is you can sort it and then go, okay, I want stuff in my area. So let's see, Alexandria, no, Arlington. Let's see if there's any Ashburn. There you go, Ashburn. Oh, here's a nice one, Forest Manor. Yeah, wow, that must be a really good agent. I'm gonna take that listing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to more actions. And I'm going to post it to Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Craigslist. And is anybody boosting anybody else's listings?
I've done it.
Yeah.
I've helped Christine and Kim on occasions, and obviously they know about it, but I only do EXP listings, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we're having an open discussion here, in this day and age, I don't think that anybody's going to get totally pissed off if they're marketing your listing. If they do, they're going to come and talk to you. But I mean, how many contracts do you have, Christine, coming in? You're probably going to have half a dozen of them.
Had a verbal one and then another one.
Yeah, I don't think that you care that you have an extended marketing arm of people marketing your property.
I'm not like that, no.
Yeah. And so all you have to do is click on Facebook, Izzy. And this is how easy it is. And don't ever claim it as your listing, but you can say, check out the new EXP listing in, on Forest Manor. This is awesome. If you'd like to learn more about it, hit me up. You can literally do this with every listing that's listed by EXP. There's also, not that anybody's still using this, some people are. I wish they had Instagram and others on here, but the KVCore URL is not set up. Okay, so there is, if I download the extension, and I'll save this for next time, I can actually post a Craigslist as well, literally by the push of this button, and it's very, very simple. So let's see, to ensure list, Craigslist. All right, I'm not going to do that right now, but you get the gist of it. Okay, I can do it to Twitter, Pinterest, but Facebook is the easiest one. And when we go back here and I look at it, I mean, I can wake up, literally not even awake, grab 6 or 7 of these and post them, and they're all pointing back to your website. So,
David,
yes, John.
especially for the new people. So you get some leads in. What's the best practices of handling the leads And then there's also a component for drip email. Isn't that right?
Yeah, we don't have enough time for that today. That could be our follow-up, because that's a whole can of worms, John. But
I think that would be
Guy-
a great one for you, an idea for you, David, because now that you're going into this, some of these, even Christy with her website, she may need to use Zapier to transfer those leads into KVCore.
yeah, I
You
want to
know,
talk to her while she's even getting a new website.
I know, right? I think it's going to be hard to manage her leads, I would think, on that GoDaddy.
You have a Ferrari in KVCore, but
I know I'm beginning to even regret why I created a new website when I should have just done this. But I think it's more just the cosmetics.
you can create this same look with KVCore. And I think, Christine, don't you guys have the custom version?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to go to it if you'd like to.
Yeah. What is it?
KimBarberGroup.com.
There's also, if you don't like the out of the box generic version, Kim Barber Group, I forgot the G. There's a small upgrade that you can do, Arlene, to get that effect of the customization. And so this image right here can have your picture. You can literally do anything you want with it. And
We added like the meet your team. We added the areas. We added all those videos, all that stuff. I mean, is added.
yeah, this is great.
Who tailored that for you guys, Christine?
My mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she figured out how to use all the.
Well,
It's
her brain works in a different way that I don't understand. And so she did some of it, or a lot of it, and then KVCore, whatever that guy's name is, he was helping with the coding portion of it. She knows how to do that. I don't know. She was like /0. I don't understand. But she was doing a lot of it along with these people. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a basic customization that you don't need to go outside.
Oh, I wish I didn't do that, but I did customize mine to a certain level, and then I just didn't even have time to even figure it out.
Yeah.
And I
okay.
just
Well,
thought, okay, we'll just do a new custom. But as long as I can put links to that website, I guess that's
yeah, and
good.
you guys have done a nice job here where I can just our featured areas. When I click on that, it just pulls up the Ashburn homes and a market report.
Yeah. I mean, she did a really good job, right? They both did.
And so you have all the, yeah. So anyways, the follow-up, we can look to next week about, okay, now I have this lead. But to answer your question, the best way is to pick up the phone and immediately call them.
All of them.
As quickly as possible. As soon as that person comes on,
Yeah.
you call up, introduce yourself, say, hey, I got a notification. You were looking at homes in Ashburn. I just want to introduce myself. Is there anything that I can help you with? And you start on with a script or whatever it is that you feel comfortable with. Izzy, if you set up a, one for first responders or, military, hey, this is Izzy here. I want to follow up. I saw that you're on my first responders website. How can I help you? I'm a first responder myself. And that's my mission here is to help, first responders with real estate.
That's a great tool. Yeah, I like that.
Boom. Okay.
The other one is the Officer Next Door program and all those different community service people, setting up something like that.
Was this helpful, Kim, Izzy?
Oh, this is a great tool. Yeah. Once you start getting to the hang of it and you get some experience behind it, it's great too, I think.
Listen, we recorded everything here. Do it, like they say, eat an elephant, one bite at a time. Just try one. And then you build on it and you save those. And once you've created it, you have it forever. And they're good. And you can just put that as part of your rotation. Is it the end all be all? No. But it's one component. You guys will start to learn about the different layers of marketing. Brian Buffini has a great tool where he talks about all the layering, and, Christine's talked to us about Popeyes, but there's going to be all these different ways for you to market. This is one. Then there's going to be amassing emails. I'm going to leave you on that note. Start collecting emails of anybody and everybody, because that is going to be a way for you to communicate with them, update them, send them, market reports, whatever. I can only imagine what, Christine, in your group, what your email list is. You got to be in the thousands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is your gold. Okay. Let's, I'm done. Does anybody have any questions? Or, hey, we moved it to 10 o'clock because we want to have more people on, and I'm glad that Rick's here. He got up early. He's 2 hours behind us. Maybe we can start getting some of those Utah people and West Coast people on. But I want to make sure that every time you guys come on here that you learn something. Coming up April 8th, we have Financial Myths and Misconceptions with Ken Shaw. I'm going to send that out again. Send it to anybody and everybody. They don't have to be with EXP. And then I apologize. Guy and I were going to do, top 10 myths and misconceptions on EXP Realty. Somebody got the COVID. So we bailed.
Wasn't me.
Was that? Did you say a Shaggy? Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I got the COVID after 2 years. I finally got it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my son got it on Saturday, and I was supposed to go in for surgery actually this morning, and they went for a standard COVID test, and they said, nope.
You got to go home.
I'm waiting to make sure it's COVID free.
Don't catch it. It wasn't that bad. I just have a little bit of a headache, and So,
I mean, if anything, if it was like my husband or my daughter, she had it for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
she had COVID for 5
Like,
minutes.
Freaking 10 days.
Mine, I did too. Mine was for 10 days as well.
Yeah.
My husband was 1 day. My daughter was 5 minutes. And that's because we run ourselves more ragged than these guys.
These young kids.
But hey, we got the antibodies now, so we're strong.
Yeah, that's very true.
Hey,
we're good.
Arlene, when does Rod have his meeting? He has his at 9, doesn't he?
No, his is 8.
Okay.
8
So
o'clock.
I try to push it back as well. Maybe we can start getting some of those folks on here as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because it's
presenting different things.
right. Like you do a lot of technology stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, David, you might want to send out just a promotional prior to the event that they're going to cover that week, and maybe like give them a couple of days to load it into their calendar and that kind
Great
of
idea. Great idea. I'll send out an email to everybody a couple of days beforehand on what we're going to talk about.
Right.
Hey, David, the Friday call on the 8th is going to be recorded, right? Because I won't be able to be on for that. I'm traveling to Iceland finally.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh, I'm
It
jealous.
was our spring break from 2020 that got canceled because of COVID.